Hey, this is the tutorial for Paul McCartney, Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey on the ukulele. I'm going to do this in two parts, Uncle Albert first, and Admiral Halsey second. And it doesn't matter what kind of ukulele you got, you can play it on any size, except this is not for baritone that I'm teaching you here. And it doesn't matter if you have a high G or a low G string, sounds good either way. So, song starts out when he's just, "We're so sorry, Uncle Albert." So that is an A minor 7, which is an easy chord because there's just all the strings open, to a D, which is the top 3 strings of the 2nd fret. I usually play that with my middle finger. So it's down, 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 up, up. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, up. That's it. So alternating between A minor 7 and D. So it goes, "We're so sorry." That's A minor 7. Uncle Albert to D. "We're so sorry." Back to A minor 7. "Any pain." Back to D. Back to A minor 7. Uncle Albert. Back to D. Alright, so then we're on to "But There's No One Left at Home, and I Think I'm Gonna Rain." So that switches to a G minor 7, which is just going to be you're going to bar the bottom 2 strings of the 1st fret, and then your middle finger goes on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret. "But there's no one left yet." And then you play that, the C chord is next, and that's just your ring finger on the 1st string of the 3rd fret. So G minor 7 to C. "But there's no one left at home." That's a C. And then the next 2 chords are C sharp and D. And the way you do that is you're going to bar the 1st fret with your index finger, and you play the 1st string of the 4th fret with your pinky, and then you just slide everything up 1 to play the D chord. So we'll start from that G minor 7. "But there's no one left at C, C sharp, D. But there's no one left at home, and I believe I'm gonna rain." Then you just go back to the G minor 7 to C. Do this 3 times. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Alright, so we'll start that over. Sorry, 3 times. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. G minor 7, C, 3. You play the G minor 7 a 4th time, and then you go onto that little twiddly part, and that, I had someone help me work this out, so it's not all me. You are going to play the 2nd string with your index finger and the top string with your thumb. You pluck those together, open, so no fretting, and then you play the string in between them, the 3rd string up, with your index finger. So that's the 1st part on that run, and then you're going to bar the 1st fret with your index finger. Do the same thing. Slide it up 1 to the 2nd fret. So far we've got so you're going to practice that a million times. And then you switch to the G chord, which is your index finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret, your middle finger on the 1st string of the 2nd fret, and your ring finger on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. and you do the same pattern, plucking pattern, except you move down one. So you're now plucking the thumb with your third string, and the bottom string there with your index. You're plucking the third string with your thumb and the bottom string with your index finger, and do the same little pattern there. So far we got to the G. Okay, and then you need to slide your ring finger up to the 5th fret. And then you're going to do this minor shape. So your index finger goes on the 1st string of the 3rd fret. Your middle finger goes on the 3rd string of the 4th fret, and your ring finger, which was your anchor, is staying on that 5th fret. And you do the same pattern. Slide everything up 2. And then you go back to the G shape, and your index finger and middle finger are on the 7th fret in this G shape. And your ring finger is right next to them. The ring finger doesn't even matter because you're just plucking the 2 strings that you've been plucking together. And then you go back to the A minor 7. So the whole thing together goes like this. And you're back to the 2nd verse. So this is back to A minor 7 to D. We're so sorry. Let's see here. I got lost, so we'll just start here. Alright, and you just a little practice tip. Just practice that a million times. I still have to practice it. And then to A minor 7. D. We're so sorry, but we haven't done a thing all day. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. Back to the G minor 7, and so this is all back to the same pattern we already did. But if anything should C sharp, D. Now, if you want to do that little plucky part now, you need to put your middle finger on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret from here. Your index finger goes on the 1st string of the 1st fret, and your ring finger goes on the 3rd string of the 5th fret. So you're going to pluck the 3rd string with your thumb and pluck the bottom 2 strings with your index and middle. Then you're going to move your ring finger down to the 4th fret. Keep everything else the same. Back up. So that's how you do that. If you want to make it the staccato, you kind of bounce your fingers a little bit while you're doing it. Play this 3 times. And on the 4th one, you go back to that pattern we already just learned. Now that's where we stopped last time. This time we're going to go up 2 more frets and just do that little double pluck there. Same shape, same G shape. So yeah, we'll just start the whole thing here. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. And then you're back into the A minor 7 to D. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. And the same pattern. but we haven't done a bloody thing all day. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. G minor 7, kettles on the boil, C, C sharp, D. G minor 7 to C, 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 C sharp, and E. So when you hit that D, you're going to play that 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then go to the C and play that 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next chord, we're transitioning into the Admiral Halsey part here, is a B flat. So you're barring the bottom 2 strings just like you do with the G minor 7. And then put your middle finger just where you would on the G minor 7, but you're going to add your ring finger to the top string of the 3rd fret and play that 8 times. And then it goes to A minor, and that begins Admiral Halsey, and that'll be the next tutorial. So just real quick, starting that over. G minor 7, C, G minor 7, C, G minor 7, C, G minor 7, C, C sharp, D 8 times, C 8 times, B flat 8 times, and you're picking up pace a little bit here, and then you go to the A minor, and you're ready to go on to the next one. So practice all those. Definitely get used to the hardest part is that little run. Just practice this run over and over again. And practice moving from the C to that little shape where we put our middle finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string, index finger on the 1st fret 1st string, and ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string. So practice going from C to the shape there to do that part. Those were the 2 parts that I had a lot of trouble with. So anyway, I'll see you on the next one, and if you have any questions, just post them on or send me a message. Thanks.